They called it escape-proof, a Nazi prison built inside a medieval castle, guarded by armed soldiers surrounded by cliffs. But inside were the smartest, most determined Allied prisoners of war, men who turned walls, pipes, and even bed sheets into freedom. This is the incredible true story of the Colditz Castle escape. Germany, World War II. High on a rocky hill stands Colditz Castle, the Nazis' fortress for the most troublesome Allied prisoners. These were men who had already escaped other camps, pilots, soldiers, masterminds. So the Nazis locked them here, thinking there was no way out. But that was their mistake. Inside those stone walls, hundreds of men shared one dream: escape, no matter how impossible. Life inside Colditz was strict, cold, and cruel, but the prisoners had time and imagination. They studied guard routines, counted footsteps, drew secret maps. In hidden workshops, they forged documents, built fake German uniforms, and made tools from scrap metal. They even carved false walls and tunnels beneath the castle's floors, using spoons, wood, and silence. One group spent months building something no one could believe: a homemade glider airplane in the attic, made from bed sheets, floorboards, and stolen nails. It wasn't just a prison anymore. It was a secret laboratory of freedom. Night after night, attempts were made. Some prisoners dressed as German officers and walked right past the guards. Others crawled through sewer pipes or hid in delivery trucks. Over 30 men made it out successfully, each escape carefully planned like a military operation. But most attempts ended in heartbreak, captured just steps from freedom, dragged back inside. Still, they never stopped trying, because every tunnel, every disguise, every risk meant hope. When the war finally ended, Colditz Castle became a symbol of human courage and ingenuity. Even the Nazis couldn't break the will of men who refused to surrender their freedom. And decades later, when engineers inspected the glider they built in secret, they confirmed it could have flown. They were locked in a fortress meant to crush their spirit. Instead, they turned it into a factory of escape, because no wall is strong enough to cage the mind of a man who refuses to give up.